What's up, Digidestins? This is Kyle D, better known as RideMyAvatar, and today we have a market watch. Sorry, no bell, but we're just gonna talk because the last couple of videos I've mentioned this before, but I'm gonna do this for the rest of the week, kind of just to get the ball rolling. So I'm gonna donate a portion of my earnings through Twitch, through YouTube, through memberships, anything, or even just straight up donations. Any of that happens this month, I'm going to donate a good portion of that percent to the Men's Mental Health Foundation. So I'm going to be donating it to the one that I mentioned on my community post. That is where I'm going to donate some money to, just because I feel like June is Men's Mental Health Month, and I really want to make sure that people understand where I'm coming from this, because it's something that has affected me growing up through my mental health. And it's not even my mental health is perfect either. I have my struggles, I have my demons and everything like that, and everybody kind of does, and we lose a lot of people, good people, because they don't get the help they need. So make sure you guys check in on your guy friends. Just make sure you pop in and just make sure they're doing okay. You know, sometimes the weight of the world is heavier on most than others. So just remember that sometimes they just need somebody to talk to. So be there for your guy friends and stuff like that. So without further ado though, let's get into the video and talk about it. So we have the big secret of the set. This one sold for $50 a pop. To be straight honest with you, I would not be paying $50 a pop for this. This thing is a 2 of in most lists. They're not going higher than that. So with that in mind, a lot of people will get their 2 ofs for their deck and just call it a day. I think what's going to happen, especially because there is a chase version, that's going to help push this down just a tad bit. But unlike Magna X and Rappa that has 4 of requirements, this is not a 4 of requirement. So that's going to bring this card down in price pretty quickly. So I would not invest at $50. I would wait until next Friday just to see what happens. Now let's take a look here. Europe side, no listings. That's going to probably happen a lot. Then we have Mirai here. Mirai is going to have that waifu tax right away, but Mirai can be seen from anywhere from 2 to 4 copies. So I don't see her at 1s. This is definitely a 3 to 4 copier. So just keep this in mind when you're deck building and stuff. I think she's going to probably sit at the $40 range, similar to Rena Secret, and she's going to hold strong there. Europe side, no pricing. Usman Chaos Mode from Infernal Ascension, EX06. People have picked this up at $15. I think that's where it's going to probably sit after a little bit, once we get closer to the conjoined set in, November. So keeping that in mind, I expect this to probably sit at 8s, maybe 7s on release, if not lower. And then I think this is not the card that'll be at 15s right away. I think once we get the Lucimon and see what results are, that's what's going to cause this to snowball higher. Europe side, no cards. Digimon Ace, definitely not a $15 card. I definitely expect this to hit probably like $3 to $4. Nothing too serious here, and then it'll spike up because players will underestimate Digimon Ace right away and then realize it's really good. So I would relay this message, wait till release weekend and then pick it up. Nothing on Europe, but Ragnarlord Ace, definitely going to be like the $2 card. There's no way this is holding 15s. I'm sorry. There's no way. Do not invest in $15. Digimon, definitely feel like this is going to be your $12, $15 card on release. So it's not a bad possible pickup, but I expect this probably to, if people are going to try to push for it to be the $12 card, it'll hold for a little bit, probably dip down and cool off. And then if the deck starts gaining that traction and momentum, which I think has a high probability to do so, I think this card will go up. So just be ready for like kind of massive dip for a little bit. I could expect even Dominion touching $1 because people are gonna just go like, yeah, why would I play this deck when I can just play Magna X Vaccine? So that's what's going to be probably the big deciding factor until this deck starts topping. And then all of a sudden people are going to go like, wow, there is an option. So that's going to be a lot of key aspects here. Europe side, nothing. Mastodon Ace Infernal Ascension EX06. I'm holding strong at the $15 range. I don't expect her to be that. I expect her to be like a $2 card, to be honest with you. Europe side, nothing. Seraphimon Ace from Infernal Ascension. This is going to be a rare. I'm going to be straight honest. This is going to be like 10 cents. There is no reason to be picking up $4 copies. It's not worth it. 0 copies. Shakamon here from Infernal Ascension EX06. $15. This thing's probably going to be a $2 to $1 super rare. So do not invest into this. Diaboromon, I expect this to probably hold a little bit of strength. I do not expect it to be a $15 card. I'm sorry. There's no way. I expect this to be $8 or less, just like its counterpart. If not, it's going to be like $1. Repamon X Antibody. Now we're getting into the BT16 shenanigans. So taking a look now, we're looking at $40 a pop. Going up, we're seeing back uptick. Means that people are starting to realize how powerful Rappa X can be, and you know what's going to happen. This card's just going to go up. Europe side looking like 25 euros to 27 euros. Valkyrie Ace from BT16, definitely cooling off a little bit, but we're at $15 still, holding strong in that range. No surprise here. Valkyrie Ace is just one of those good cards. Europe side looking like 6 euros 50 cents. No problem here. Paildramon BT16. You know, it's waves of insanity here, just trying to hold strong in the $16 to $15 range. It's just what it is. Paildramon's going to do Paildramon shenanigans. Europe side looking like 10 cents to 13s. Just how that goes here. Mumsamon Resurgent Booster. We're now up to a $20 card, so might be worth just opening up some Resurgent Boosters, hoping you pull one, because they're what, $40 now, if not less. What, a $30 box? If you pull a Mumsa, you make your money plus a secret. Boom, you already made your money back. I think it's a time to start just cracking up Resurgent Boosters. Europe side looking like 18s to 20 euros. Deltamon, we're at the $12 mark, which is not terrible. I mean, from being a $2 card to reaching $12 is not bad, especially because this is going to be hyped for a bit. I don't expect this to come down anytime soon. I have 3 copies. I think I'll pick up a 4th one eventually. I'll wait for the hype to cool down a little bit more, and then once I see it probably touch the $5 range, grab it. Europe side looking like 9 euros to 10 euros. Kuwagamon promo starting to cool off, guys, like I said it was gonna do. Now, thank God if you guys flipped at the 35s like I was mentioning a while back ago, but at this point right now, I expect this to keep coming down for a while. I do not expect this to hold high cost. Europe side looking like 22 euros to 28 euros. Raremon's just being dumb, and I expect this to climb up more just because this is going to be used in the 7 Great Demon Lords. But remember, there is an alternative that is cheaper, and that is your Sistermon that does the exact same thing. You just don't get a Digi-Evolution out of the deal, but your board gets deleted anyway every single turn. So there's no real rhyme or reason to be playing more Raremons besides just trashing a card to draw to. Europe side looking like 40 euros, which is not terrible. Bmon Gen Con 2023, we're at $20 here. Not terrible. I mean, I'm not surprised because we're going to have the Wormmon be a combo with this, so I expect these to hold strong. Europe side looking like 10 euros to 13 euros. Destromon, seeing this is where it's going to land for promos, stuff like that. I think once they give another wave of support for Galacticmon, which I'm hoping does actually give us the top M, this will definitely change up. Europe side looking like 3 euros to 7 euros. Zubramon promo holding strong at 17s, going up, guys. If you don't have your copies, they're selling $20 a pop. I think it's only a 3 of you're going to need. You're not going to need a 4 of it. Europe side looking like 10 euros to 18 euros. Digimon alternate art saw a spike just because of that top 8 finish. And no surprise there. People are going to try to max rarity Digimon now. Taking a look though, 170s, not bad. Europe side 125, 130 euros. Don't buy into the hype, I really am going to say here. Lucemon Resurgent Booster reprint. $13 going up. You know the drill here, just Lucemon being Lucemon. This can be easily bought out to move to 20 to 30s. Crazy. Europe side looking like 13s to 15s to 18 euros. Double Typhoon Spring Break event pack. We're at, you know, $60 holding. I don't know. I don't view it as this expensive card, as the deck isn't topping as much as it wants to hope for. Europe side looking like 20 euros to 25 euros. Then Shoto, this promos after the release of the DVD and the announcement of the deck box, this thing has tanked. We're down to a $4.50 card. Europe side looking like 4 euros to 5 euros. Errata box toppers. We're seeing some movement here. Nothing too crazy. We're up to $15 a pop. Crazy. Europe side looking like 10 euros to 12 euros. Metal Greymon alternate art cross encounters going up. Guys, the people are ticking up. The deck's doing well and competitive, but it also has future support coming. So 32s, nothing too out of the ordinary. Europe side looking like 18s to 20 euros. Palmon from the Evolutionary Cup. We're looking at $3 a pop. Make sure you get yours. I feel really bad if this thing spikes up just for no apparent reason, and then this thing becomes ridiculously expensive for no reason. Europe side looking like 1 euro to 2 euros. But at the end of the day, I don't think pre-sales are at the right spot for anything in EX06. There is a possibilities that they'll level out where they are right now, but I don't think it's worth it. Don't invest to it. Don't lose some money. But without further ado, guys, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.